I went to Broadwater County Secondary School as a teenager. I left there when I was, well, I suppose I was 16 because I had to stay on an extra year because my birthday was the following year, as it were. So I left in 1982, and I think from there my first job was working at a place called Pete's Land in Guildford, which I enjoyed a lot. And then I've had a few various jobs from there onwards. And then I got into computing at a later date, and I enjoyed that immensely. I went very well with that. I met my now wife when I was 18. She was a bit younger than me, am I allowed to say? 15. She's nearly 16, honest. And for some reason we fell in love then. We spoke to each other on what was then called the Citizens Band Radio, and that's how we met. We went for what they call an eyeball, where you meet people. We went for that, and it's just gone from there, I suppose. And we're still together today. I love playing on my games console at home, which is a PS4. I have a PS3 as well. I also have a PS2 as well, but I mainly just play on the PS4 these days. I love watching films, mainly horror films. I did used to ride motorbikes. My last motorbike, can I say, was a VFR 400, which would, I don't know how I knew this, but it would do over 100, well, about 140 miles an hour. I have no idea how I know that. Maybe there was some road or something I went along once. But yeah, I do love my bikes. I wish I could still ride. I used to come here when I was a scout. We used to deliver or collect papers from people that didn't want them anymore, and we used to deliver them here. That was my first coming here. I don't remember that much because I was quite young, but I do remember coming. That was in about 72, so that's quite a while ago, to say the least. And then I didn't really come here till probably about 2003 or 4 maybe. I come in on day release, yeah, on a Monday and a Friday, which I like. Sometimes I'll stay for a bit longer, which is quite good. Gives the wife a break. I made a couple of friends here as well. You know, people that stay here permanently, so it's nice to see them. Yeah. I'm always welcomed when I come, you know. People are always pleased to see me. I don't know why, but they are. One of the best activities was going skydiving. I went to go skydiving with everybody, but unfortunately, because I couldn't get my legs up properly, I wasn't allowed to jump. But we did go. Jonathan, who used to be the head of activities, got us all into going to indoor skydiving, which was fantastic, and I'd quite happily go again. It was a fantastic experience.